Hey you guys, it's Christina. Today I want to share with you a video on how to self-care during times of intense stress. With what's currently happening in the world right now, the past couple of weeks have been so difficult, confusing, and daunting for everyone. We are all in this together. No one is alone here. I've been struggling with certain situations and moments regarding all of this, and I've had to take a few steps back and gain some perspective on things. What brings me comfort is knowing that I can be of service to others. I have control over my perception of certain situations, and I have control over how I want to manage my time and my days. I choose to take things a day at a time, and I'm doing my absolute best to hold space for my loved ones as well. I've been home with my family since March 13th on lockdown, and every day has been different. There are days where I am positive and optimistic, and then there are days where I'm human, and I remind myself that it's okay to not feel okay. Throughout this time that I've put together a list of things that have brought me much peace, and I plan to share all of these with you today. It's important for me to mention as well that while I say self-care in this video, you'll see that I talk a lot in this video about being of service to others in small ways, because I believe that when we're there to help others, it not only helps us to get out of our heads, but when we help others, we also help ourselves and the greater communities around us. To me, self-care is more than just about the physical. It's the emotional and the spiritual as well. You'll notice that in the title of this video, I use the words intense stress. Stress isn't something to be taken lightly. With time, stress overloads can turn into massive health issues, emotional overwhelm, panic attacks, deep depression, and much worse. I understand that in times of stress, you might not want to do anything, and that's okay too. However, the goal of this video is to give you ways to find peace, create comfort, and alleviate stress so you can have calmness in your life during chaotic times. And no, none of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you today will require you to be a superhero of any kind. In moments like these, I believe it's the tiniest steps that matter the most. So, let's take things one step at a time. This video is in collaboration with 100% Pure, and I love them. We've been in communication throughout most of this challenging time, and when we talked about doing a collaboration, we wanted to remind people how important it is to take care of yourself in times like these, because it is easy to forget when you're overwhelmed. But remember, when you get on an airplane, they always tell people to put your air mask on first. This is so that you can have the ability to best help others too. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. We want to provide as much emotional support to you as we can, and also, this coming from me personally, I think it's important for us to support small and local businesses in times like this. I've been working with 100% Pure for years now, and I stand by them because they are hardworking women who believe in cruelty-free, vegan, non-toxic living and beauty, and I'm all about that. I want you to know that all of the points that I'm talking about today are ones that I've been doing myself. They are pressure-free, perfection-free, choose what you want, take what you want, do the best you can, or don't. Or if you don't want to do any of these, great. I hope that at least one of these speaks to you, or that you give at least one a try. It's in these moments where I believe that we have the choice to empower ourselves. So let's do it. These actions have really helped me. I hope they're able to help you too. Let's jump in. Sleep. Let's start with sleep. When all else fails, sleep. Get rest. Allow your physical body and your mind to restore. It's difficult to deal with things when you're tired. Sleep refreshes you and it helps you to better process throughout the day. If you need to take a nap, go for it. Sleep requires little to no effort from you, and it will give you energy. Also, if you're not feeling well, sleep will also help to bring you back to life. Get some sleep. Create a normal daily schedule for yourself, or as normal as you can possibly make it right now. Get dressed in the morning and make your bed just as you would any other day. Create a routine for yourself that you can follow. Get up and be active. I find that I am more productive when I get up, I get dressed, I do my hair, I put on a little cruelty-free makeup, and I just feel better. I go through my whole morning routine and I got this. As you can see right now, I'm wearing 100% Pure's makeup that is made from fruit. It's non-toxic and of course vegan, and I love their lip gloss. It just makes me happy. Exercise. Move in any way that you can. The whole point of exercise is to move. It doesn't have to be intense. There's no pressure to get into the best shape of your life right now. Simple yoga moves or stretches can shift your mood completely. Get those endorphins going. I always feel much better after any kind of a workout. Movement is key. Drink clean water. Water right now is essential, especially good quality water. I think it's easy to forget to drink water sometimes, and it's easy to get dehydrated. I also recommend juicing if you can. This will bring me to my next point. Eat clean foods. Go vegan. Stop eating animal products. Add as many fruits and veggies into your diet as you possibly can right now. Now is not the time to be packing in the junk foods. Having a healthy and strong immune system right now is extremely important. I cannot stress that enough. Do not avoid the produce section in your stores. Stock up on fruits and veggies. Get into making juices and smoothies and salads. If you need recipes, I have tons of recipes here on my YouTube channel, and more than 300 of them are on my app. I'll link that below for you. Right now, proper nutrition is essential for self-care. Do not avoid this aspect, do not avoid this point. Take charge of it now. Get in some proper nutrition and eat clean foods. Practice a compassionate lifestyle. I know I always say that a vegan lifestyle is a compassionate lifestyle, but let's take this a step further. Work at being compassionate with all living beings, including yourself, including others. See where you can start practicing more compassion and patience in your life. It might show up in ways that you don't expect. Take your vitamins or supplements. I'll be sharing what I'm currently taking in my next video, but for now, just use this as a friendly reminder to take your vitamin C, B12, and D3. Right now, more than ever, I'm doing my best to set a good example for people by encouraging people, individuals, to supplement, because most diets right now are nutrient deficient. Spend time in your garden or start a garden. Planting a garden is a beautiful way to spend your time. It's a way to connect with nature and foster something peaceful. It's also an amazing feeling to be able to grow your own food and create something sustainable. I have 14 fruit trees in my backyard, and I'm currently working on more. Be in nature. If you can, take walks in the park or around your neighborhood. Simply spend a little time outside. It's amazing what this will do to shift your perspective in certain moments. Meditate. A meditation can be just you simply sitting down in the morning, closing your eyes, and being in stillness for 10 to 15 minutes. It's not about having a clear mind or having no thoughts at all. For me, it's actually the opposite. I let all of my thoughts pass through me as if they're just visitors. I let my emotions process. I let everything process, and I create stillness. Meditation has so many incredible benefits. If you haven't already gotten a practice started, try now. If you're in my inner circle, there's a 3-part meditation series that's available to you to do at any time that you want. Breathwork. Breathwork. I feel like meditation and breathwork go hand in hand. Breathwork can be something that is light, or it can be something that is life-changing intense. Try breathing in for 5 seconds and releasing your breath for 5 seconds. Do this for 15 times in a row and notice how your body feels afterwards. We do very intense breathwork sessions at my retreats, and it's always the one thing that people say that had the most impact on them. The coolest part about all of this is that you're simply using your own breath. Gratitude. When we get caught up in fear, I think one of the best things that we can do to pull ourselves back into balance is to start writing or naming all the things in which we are grateful for. It can be that you have your loved ones with you, that you're alive, that you have health, that you have food to eat. It can be the most simple of things. When you're distressed, being grateful isn't always easy, so start small. It's truly the tiny things that matter the most here. Remove any expectation of perfection. Life is not about being perfect, and I am a type A personality sharing that with you. I believe we are all doing the best that we can right now to get through a very difficult time, and there's very little in which we do have control. Do your best and practice compassion right now. It's okay to be imperfect. Actually, imperfection is beautiful too. Our humanness is messy and imperfect, and it's okay, and that's perfect. It's okay to not be okay. This is something I talked about on my Instagram stories just yesterday, and maybe you're like me in this sense. There will be some days when you're optimistic and positive and doing great, and then some mornings where you wake up and you're just not. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. Take time to feel your feelings and process. Take things one step at a time. Take a bath and practice body care. For those of you who know me, you know that bathing is one of my favorite things to do. It brings me so much joy. Ever since living in Bali, taking a bath is no longer just a wash for me, but it's a spiritual practice. The Balinese believe that bathing is essential because it's not just a physical cleanse, but also a spiritual one too. It's a place of purity and true essence where no bad spirits can touch you. Bathing is a great place to practice self-care. I do face masks in my bath and I do body scrubs. 100% Pure has 2 sets right now that have some of my favorites in there. One of the sets is the Antioxidant Treatment Trio, and I love this set because it has my all-time favorite acai pulp facial scrub and mask in it. I know I've talked about this scrub about 5 or 6 times in my previous videos, but it's just because I love this scrub so much. It's a fruit scrub for your face, and it's filled with so many nutrients. It gets rid of all the dead skin and it freshens you up. It comes with their eye night serum and PM treatment. And if this doesn't sound good to you, then maybe you can try the Clean Resolutions kit that has a cleanser, hydrating cream, eye cream, bright eyes mask, and even a vitamin C serum for your face. These are some of my favorite things and great ways to practice a little self-care. If you're interested in these vegan, cruelty-free, and non-toxic sets, please click on the links below and check out 100% Pure. Condition your hair and pamper yourself at home. I simply say this to remind you, and by you, I'm mainly talking to us females out there. We feel good about ourselves on good hair days. 100% Pure has great hair care products, body creams, and even scrubs for you to check out as well. So please check those out in the links below. Read something that will calm you or motivate you. Don't just scroll through Instagram. Turn off the news. Read a book, fiction or nonfiction. Find something that you love, get cozy, and dive deep into learning or enjoying. I was such a bookworm and a nerd when I was a kid, and I still am. Do you know how many books I have in my room? It's a lot. Be conscious of what you consume. And I'm not just talking about food. I'm talking about YouTube, podcasts, radio, TV. If it isn't filling up your soul with joy, change the channel. If you're stressed, the tiniest thing could set you off and throw you into a panic mode. Choose the things that will calm you and bring positivity into your consciousness. Be of service to others and call your loved ones. I know that many of us right now are quarantined, so I will say this. Make a phone call to someone you love to let them know that you're thinking about them. FaceTime them. Tell them you love them. I've been calling my grandparents and my boyfriend nonstop. I even went to go get groceries for my grandparents and drop them off on their porch for them since they aren't able to go to the grocery store themselves. It's the little things. Figure out ways to be of service to others and do what you can to help. Donate what you're able. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm in the process of going through my house, and anything that I don't need, I'm donating it. If you're not able to donate, be willing to receive. Spend time with your pets or foster. Many of you know I have my rescue puppy Coco, and I have been spending more and more quality time with him. He loves it so much. I think he's getting massively spoiled. I've been getting notifications from Houston Pets Alive, as well as watching how other animal shelters have been doing during these difficult times. And they're encouraging people right now to foster animals. Animals are great company during times like these. They love you and they cuddle you. And I know they appreciate the warm home to be in as well. I have fostered and rescued several dogs in Bali, and I know there are many animals who need help right now in the world. Spring clean. Clean out your closet or drawers. Now is the time to clean out anything that has been sitting there for a while. You know what I'm talking about. Get that stagnant energy moving, that shelf that you've been thinking about or organizing for a while, go dust it off. Clean out your home or reorganize. It is time to spring clean. Try using some essential oils and get the diffuser going. There are some essential oils that will not only get your house smelling good, but there are also ones that act as disinfectants. If you're gonna use essential oils, please focus on getting therapeutic grade ones, which are better for your health. Remember something that brought you comfort as a child and try to recreate it or reintroduce an aspect of it back into your life. An example of something like this would be board games or games of any kind. Dancing. Dancing is such a fun thing to do that will immediately lift your spirits. The best part is that you can dance alone in the comfort of your home, so go crazy doing it. Have a little fun, turn up the music and get those hips moving. Dancing is a quick mood shifter. Creativity. If you feel like you want to channel all of this pent-up energy into a project, you can paint, draw, write, or play music. Start something that you've been waiting to do. And sometimes, when we're in an emotional state, that's the best time to pour your heart into a project. Journal. I love journaling. It's a frequent conversation I have with myself. Ask yourself questions or write out your thoughts and emotions about the day. Have a conversation with yourself and deal with the internal battles you've been putting off. Journaling is an amazing and healthy way to process things emotionally. And last but not least, look in the mirror as much as you can today and tell yourself that you're beautiful. I know these are crazy times, but we've got this. There's so much you can do right now to practice self-care and to help make a difference for others. Take things one step at a time. I hope you all find these ideas that I've shared with you today to be helpful. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, or leave other comments below as to what you do for self-care. Please check out 100% Pure and all of the amazing self-care products that they have to offer. They are vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, and just an amazing small business that I am happy to support right now. So whether or not you want to check out their antioxidant trio kit or their clean resolutions kit, their body scrubs, their creams, their hair products, they're all amazing. I've been using them for years and I just can't support them enough. So please click below, check out some of their amazing products, and thank you. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful to be able to spend this time with you. I hope that you're able to practice a little self-care today and keep me posted with that. I'd love to hear from you, whether in these comments or via DMs on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Sending you my hugs and my love.